I'm Victoria Devine, Millennial money expert and the host of the She's on the Money podcast. And today we are talking financial wellbeing with Australian Unity. I'm joined by Adnan Glinac, who is the Executive General Manager of Life and Super at Australian Unity. Welcome. I am so excited to talk to you today. What is 10Invest? I know it's an investment bond, but what is that? What does it mean and how does it work?
An investment bond is a tax structure that is taxed at 30%. That's where it gets its tax efficiency. Think simply superannuation is taxed at 15, comes with a bunch of restrictions. The investment bond is taxed at 30, but it's far more flexible. The unique piece, Victoria, about an investment bond is if you are on the journey over the long term, and we are thinking 10 plus years, then investment bond delivers a tax paid outcome. That means there is no more tax to pay after you've been in the fund for 10 years. It does not mean that you cannot access your money in the meantime.
And we know that that makes a lot of sense if we say, all right, it's a tax structure that gives us the opportunity to invest, but then access only 30% at a tax rate, because I know in my community, most of my community are at a tax structure of 32.5 or more percent. In
any 1 year, you don't have to declare income. So if you haven't withdrawn from 10Invest, then your tax affairs are really simple. So 10Invest is underpinned by 6 index funds that are following different markets, and generally index funds are fairly cost effective. That's why we thought that's a marriage made in heaven.
Adnan, we're talking today about investing for different life milestones, and I know that a lot of your investors in 10Invest are actually millennial policy holders. So talk to me about that. They're new to investing. How did they get there, and what does this mean?
For us, so we had 3 principles that we took on in designing 10Invest. One was simplicity, and I talk about using normal language, no financial jargon, and talking straight to people. Second, we knew that our investors needed to take a long-term view. So we wanted to foster long-term investing and foster those habits that reinforce that. And thirdly, we know cost, and we're all experiencing, is really critical to that equation.